Hey everyone, it's Monica and welcome back to Taylor-Made Cards for You. I love recreating vintage Christmases, and it's always fun to be able to incorporate some of the old ephemera pieces that were used in the past. So I have these really cute Christmas mailing labels that I had the original set, and I went ahead and I made them into digital images, and I printed them on sticker sheets, and I have now little Christmas mailing labels. And I wanted to show you how easy it is to create this little pouch to house your labels. These labels are really fun because you can use them for your mailing packages, and you can always surprise your guests with some of these labels from the past, which are always fun. All right, so you're going to print out your label cover, and I use a thinner paper just because I can always get a better print, and then I just trim it down, and then I'm going to add it to a little pocket folder that has heavier cardstock. Now I do apologize for the camera going in and out. My autofocus is out of whack right now, so I can't really control it, so I do apologize for that ahead of time. Now, once you cut out your cover, all you're going to need to do is just some heavier cardstock, and you're going to want to score it at about 1/2 inch. And this is going to give you room to be able to put some of your labels into your pocket. So once I scored at 1/2 inch, I went ahead and I used my my tool here to make sure I had a nice crisp edge. And then now I'm going to take my label cover and I'm going to just kind of eyeball it here against my scoreboard to figure out where my other fold is going to go. Now once I figure that out, I'm going to go ahead and add my score line, and again I'm going to fold it over, and then I'll be able to trim my paper to create my little pocket. All right, so I'm going to basically do the same thing on the bottom of my pocket label holder as I did on the side. I'm going to go ahead and trim this down, and then I'm going to score it on the bottom about 1/2 inch from where the label is. And that way when I actually put the pocket together, again, it will make the pocket a little bit bigger, making room for my labels. So I'm just kind of eyeballing it here to determine how much I'm going to need, and then I'm going to go ahead and cut off the excess, as I only need this flap on one side. And then after you score the bottom, you're going to have score lines on both sides, the front and the back. And again, you only need to have that flap on one part of your pocket. So just choose which side you want to go ahead and trim. It really doesn't make a difference. You're going to just fold it over anyway. But what I ended up doing is just trimming off the bottom portion of the part that I had folded over. If that makes sense. Hopefully visually it makes sense. And then I trimmed it off, and then I'm ready to go ahead and add my glue to close up my pocket. Now as you can see here, I am putting little cuts here, and that's just really so there won't be a lot of bulk on the corners of your pocket. It's always just a nice little trick to go ahead and just cut little side slits here so you don't have that bulk. Now we are ready to go ahead and add the top part of the Christmas mailing label design. But before we do that, we're going to go ahead and add some of our walnut stain or any type of vintage coloring to the edge, and this just kind of makes it look a little bit more authentic. And then at this point, you're ready to go ahead and add your glue and add it to the top. Now, before you get too zealous and close up your pocket, one thing I do like to do is I like to put a little thumb notch at the top of my pocket. And this is just a nice little addition to go ahead and make the labels easy to go in and out of your pocket. So once you glue your top of your pocket, just give it a minute to dry. And then if you have a circle punch, those are always great to create your thumb notches. So once you have your notch punched out, then you're ready to go ahead and glue your pocket together. And you can do this easily by just adding some glue or some double-sided tape to the folds that you've created. And of course, that's going to be on the side portion and on the bottom. And then if you are using liquid glue, just be sure that you give it a minute to dry, so that way when you start putting your labels into your pocket, they don't get stuck on the glue, or your pocket doesn't come apart. Now this digital kit is available over in the shop, so you can easily create some of these fun vintage mailing labels on your own. It's as easy as printing them out and creating the little pocket, having a sticker sheet to create your labels, and you're ready to go. They're fun additions to your holiday packages, and I'm sure all of the recipients will get a kick out of it. All right, everybody. Thanks so much for stopping by, and happy holiday crafting. We'll see you again next time. Bye.